Coach? Is that more what you're looking for?
Yeah. It was.
All right, thanks.
Yeah. See you guys. That's. Listen, the one thing I really commended our team in the locker room after the game was how they didn't take the film session personally. They carried over. They took it constructively. Had 2 good days of work where we really worked on our execution and our shot selection, and I thought that carried over in a big way. Pretty much all the game. I thought our energy out of the gate wasn't very good. Made a couple subs, and then we put the starters back in. I thought it was terrific. But, Alonzo, phenomenal, moving the ball, making the extra pass, making the simple play. Very few times did he change direction and over-penetrate into the paint. He really set the tone out there with movement, and that carried over to all of our guys. Derek made good plays in the pocket. They were icing our pick and roll on the left side of the floor. Thought we did a solid job for the most part reading that opposite low man, and that's what got our guys some good open looks out there.
You mentioned the quick hook that you were going to have. Obviously, that held true to start this game. Alonzo was up here talking about how they faced a lot of adversity in practice, that you kind of put it on him a little bit. Do you think that this was a bit of a wake-up call over the last few days, that maybe it finally clicked with some guys?
Well, I hope so, and it's just got to continue to carry over. The true test will be when we hit a rough patch. How are we going to handle it? And we're going to hit some rough patches, obviously, with our schedule that's coming up here the rest of the way with 18 league games against really high-quality opponents. We just got to continue to build and get better. I told them to enjoy it, this break with their families, to get 4 days to recoup and recover, get their minds right and their bodies right. Hopefully, we'll seeing the ball go through the basket. It'll give them some confidence and clear their headspace for when they get back. And we get back in the gym on the evening of the 27th. But overall, just a really solid effort against a good team. I was really concerned with this team. It's always a concern, this getaway game before your players go home. Are they thinking ahead? But I really thought, again, except for those first 3 or 4 minutes, we were really good tonight.
You mentioned one of the things you wanted to do was get Derek more paint touches. How good of a decision maker is he when
he's really good. I'd put him as one of the top playmakers on this team. And when the ball hits his hands, whether he scores it or whether he makes the next play, good things happen. So we wanted to get it into him early in the game. And, I thought he and Eduardo both. Eduardo had a couple turnovers in the first half. Derek put it on the ground on one play before reading, the opposite side, the weak side. But for the most part, when the ball hits those guys' hands, good things happen.
Ball go through the hoop can help confidence. It's one thing to see it go through, a couple times for a couple guys, but I mean, the way you guys shot it tonight, what kind of impact can that have on a team's confidence?
Yeah, it picks up your energy. It gets your defense set. I thought we turned it over too much, but they weren't like pick 6 turnovers like we had been doing. We still need to clean that up, but 20 assists, that's a huge step in the right direction. And your energy, it picks its human nature. It's the way this game has always been. It's the way it's always going to be. Your energy is always better defensively when the ball goes through the basket, and you're playing confident out there and you're playing with the swagger. It shouldn't be that way, but it's just how it works in this game a lot of times. But a lot of good things happened tonight. I was proud of Trevor for going out there and giving us great minutes. Hit the big one before the half, which is a great momentum builder, and I thought he gave us just really good, solid minutes. So everybody that stepped on the floor, I thought, contributed tonight.
You ran a pretty classic throwback set with those horns near the end of the first half. Are you looking to integrate some of those Iowa State classic Hoiberg looks back into the offense?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're trying, and again, the biggest thing with the offense, if you run it with pace and you make simple plays, good things happen. And that's what we did all game long. And we've had stretches over the course of the season, but obviously we completely got away from that this last week. So guys executed out of the timeouts. I thought we were really good with coming off the whiteboard and just have to continue with that. I thought we handled their press very well. We got some good layups in transition by getting the ball in the middle and throwing it ahead and attacking with numbers and making the right plays. But just overall, I was just really pleased with how our guys came together tonight and did it as a group, and it has to continue that way, the rest of the way. And, I think all but Indiana made the tournament in our January schedule, and Indiana's obviously a lot better this year. So it's going to be a brutal stretch that we have, but we just got to continue to work and hopefully shoot the ball like we did tonight.
maybe bottle this up or at least keep the kind of positive mojo going now through?
Yeah, I mean, we'll go back and watch it. We're having a late practice just to get our guys back, get them a conditioning and a shooting session on the 27th of the evening, and then, we'll potentially do some two-a-day type work, some film sessions, execution type workouts, and just try to continue to build. But, if we play like this, we have a chance. That's the bottom line.
How different will the next film session be from the previous view?
Yeah, a lot, Jimmy. It's going to be a lot different. Still the turnovers, we got to clean those up. We can't turn the ball over as much as we are right now and have a chance in these Big Ten games.
Brett, what can you say about your team's mentality to go through this past week and still come out and play like this? Because it seems like it could have gone the other way. As Alonzo said, it was a tough week.
Yeah, it really was. It's been a tough stretch. It's been a tough, 10, 12 days for us with everything that we've gone through, with the whole team getting an illness, to get it handed to us, 2 consecutive games, to not take good shots in the last one and still have a chance to win it. I thought we competed better in the last one, and then to kind of put everything together tonight. And it was important, very important game for us. Get our guys feeling good with the break. It would have been a miserable 4 days, especially for me, had we not gotten this one.
As you go into the break here, how would you evaluate how the non-conference season went for you guys?
Well, it is what it is, Jimmy, and we just got to build off what we did this game. And, we did some really good things tonight that we can certainly build on heading into the rest of the conference schedule.
Thanks, Chris.
Coach?
One more update?
Had successful knee surgery today in LA, and time frame will be about 6 to 8 months. So we fully expect to have him back for the start of our season next year. But he did undergo successful surgery in Los Angeles today. We won't disclose that quite yet. Just we'll call it a knee injury right now. Thanks, guys.